Are you struggling to draw heads? You do? Well, you watch this video for a reason. Here's my tutorial. Also, don't worry, I've been drawing for my whole life, so here's some evidence that I can help you, or proof, or here's my drawings. You're about to see a really rough kind of inked drawing. This is not my main quality. This is not how I draw normally. This is rushed. It's very rushed. That's why it's really bad compared to my other drawings. Guys, come on, cut me some slack. It is my first video. In a minute, I will give you a very in-depth tutorial of me live drawing it. But I do a circle with a guideline. I add a triangle to represent the jaw. I add in the ears. I don't normally do that first. But then I add in the actual jaw, and I use the triangle to kind of shade in the cheekbone area. I do always adjust it, and if it isn't the right shape on your first try, that's literally completely normal. I don't know how these people get their head shapes correct first try. I will give you how to draw eyes, noses, mouths, and ears and stuff in a little bit. As you can see here, I'm inking it. I don't know why, but today I've just lost my digital art inking abilities. I think I just have very shaky hands. This is taking a very long time, so now you're just gonna sit here as I mess up these eyes. No, I'm joking. I'll cut this off in a second. But also, I didn't have a reference. You should always use a reference. And I say in-depth tutorial, but this is a short. I will actually make it a long video if I need to. This might be a long video. Oh well. So now I'm over to traditional, so you can see me do it live. And let's start quickly. So I drew a circle and a vertical line, and I'll mark the chin as you'll see right now. And this is so I know how tall the head is. And then I do inwards lines. Normally I do a triangle, which is generally what you should do and what I do, and that's how I get my head. And I do inwards lines because it's better. And I make the chin. You should do more guides than that. Sometimes I do a horizontal line, where the eyes and the ears and the faces. I do it too long, but all people have different faces, so I just didn't know why. Anyway, and I draw the eye line, and then nose line, and then a little lip line, and then the eye line and the nose line is where I kind of draw my ears. But as you'll see that in a minute, I'm currently drawing in the rough shapes for the face, circles for the eyes, triangles for the nose. The mouth changes all the time. I don't know why. And now you'll see, after I do my hairline, this is the ears. I do them on the same height line. That's why I do the eye line and the nose line. It really just helps get the ears in the same looking place. And now we've gone down, and I'm going to be working on the eye. So I do a circle, which you saw on the face. I kind of just do what's it called? Rhombus, maybe? Yes, I believe it's a rhombus. And that gets you the general shape of the eye. I always curve it up, to make it look more like an eye, not just wearing a rhombus. And I do a circle, half circle, depends what the eye direction is. And I'll just color it in, leaving part of the eye open for the color of the eye. I don't always do that though, because some of my characters are too far away. And now I'm on the nose. So the triangle, I add boxes on the side to kind of make a nose. And this is a really bad nose, and you have different stylized noses. But I'm doing a decent semi-realistic nose, I'd say. Not good. And I also do another way, which is a cartoon nose, and the anime nose at the top, like a diamond shape. No, triangle. What am I on about? And then a little bottom bit here, I'm drawing the lips, which I do a really squished down heart, not always. I do the mouth line, so the lips can follow a curve, and then I draw on the lips, as you see here. I shade that in. You really want to shade the upper lip in more. And then over here, I'm just doing a really rough how I do an ear. So I do kind of a backwards question mark, with a weird bump and a C. And I shade in where I think looks right. Fortunately, I haven't really studied ear anatomy. Kind of embarrassing. So that was today's video. I wouldn't generally recommend actually listening to me because this is my first video. And yes, I've made some good portraits and faces. You're very better off going to some other really good YouTubers or reading some good books. But yes, this was my first tutorial. If you would like a better tutorial or how to do a realistic self-portrait or any other type, or how to draw different genders' faces, different, art styles faces, like anime or like realism or comic, which I kind of do. Yeah, just like comment down below, let me know. This was Hal's Jeff, first video, and bye bye.